Welcome back to Tony's Auto Works and Off-Road. Today we're going to be installing some quick disconnects for the 2000 XJ. It's going to be for 4 inches of lift, and you get it in a box with your washers, your links, some spacer bolts, everything you need, and some brackets to hold it up against the frame. So I'm going to show you how to install this. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to remove your stock sway bar link. You have an 18 millimeter bolt and nut up here and an 18 millimeter nut down here with a T55 Torx head on this side. Now, when you remove the sway bar link, the bolt on the bottom should just pop out. If it doesn't, in my case, I had to turn it to liquid. But the top one will come out real easy. The first thing you want to do is there's a 14 millimeter and a 9/16 on the top of this sway bar link carrier bracket here that's mounted to the sway bar. You need to remove those nuts first. Go ahead and put your sway bar links together. This will come in pieces in the package. So you've got this bar, you've got this nut here to keep your top end from backing off. Your top ends come as a single piece, and you got this nut on the end here. So your top bolt on this sway bar carrier bracket here is a 15 millimeter. And then the one on the bottom, which you will need to hold, is a 9/16. Now, with an 18 millimeter, we'll remove the bottom bolt nut. Now that your stock sway bar link is removed, you can go ahead and put all the nuts back on so you can save them for later, just in case you need them. And now, as you can see, that exposes the Torx bolt. Now, it's supposed to hammer out, but now that we got that bolt cut off, we can go ahead and put the sway bar link mounting piece on the bottom of the sway bar. It's going to go this underneath, and then you'll have, it comes with 2 of these really big wide open washers, and then on top of the sway bar is going to be this lock washer, this regular washer, and the bolt, and you'll screw them through. This is also a 14 millimeter. Then you'll need to hold the mounting piece with an all 16ths and take your 14 millimeter and tighten her down. Make sure that the hole in this mounting piece is facing towards the frame of the Jeep. And so now we need to install our new quick disconnect pins. And normally this would go through the same hole that Torx bolt goes through. However, since I could not remove the bolt, we're going to weld this onto that bracket. Make sure that this hole is on the outside so that you can remove and install your sway bar link. Now that you've got your welds done and everything's painted up so they don't rust, go ahead and install your finished sway bar link onto the disconnect pin. And then you can install this now or at the end. Just slide it through and clip it on like so. And then you're going to want to tighten your jam nut here to keep your top end from backing off. Then you're going to tighten this 18 millimeter nut up here on the top. Now once you get that done, go through, make sure everything's nice and tight, and then you have these little brackets that will go onto your unibody. It says the idea is to drill small holes and then use self-tapping screws to mount these. However, I've got some custom bumper brackets on here that I should be able to weld this to without affecting the integrity of the unibody. And that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. And make sure you measure how far out your sway bar link is going to go so you can prop it up on this bar here for when you disconnect. That was my installation of the Rough Country Quick Disconnects for the 2097 to 01 Jeep Cherokee. I hope this helped someone. I hope this video was enjoyable for you, and thank you for watching. Please check out my other videos. Check out my LinkTree account with all my other pages on it. Please go to my Instagram. Check that out. Appreciate you watching today, and have a nice one. I got these disconnects sponsored by Morris 4x4 Center and Car Sponsors. Go check out Morris 4x4. They've got all the parts you need for Jeeps. Great shipping, great people overall.